Hey besties, how we doing? I'm not doing that well, you know, it's like week, I don't know, 7 of a lockdown here in Sydney, and I want to cry. I added a plant in the background just to add some life into the background. I didn't add it to be a snack for this bitch. I thought that today I would take the opportunity to go through some of my rubbish with you guys. Remember when everyone used to do trash, no, not even trash hauls. Remember when everyone used to do little empties videos and they would show you the things that they've used? I know that that's probably not a video that's trending at the moment, but in my little brain, I'm like, I need to save all my rubbish. I need to save all the empty products that I've made up over the time so I can show them to people and be like, I used this up. It feels pretty momentous to like finish up a makeup product. Granted, I don't have that many like makeup products that are empty, but it feels good when you finish something, you know, rather than just buying a new thing and then having a whole pile of stuff that isn't being used and isn't being finished. It feels good to just have yourself a little bit of something that you completed. You had it till completion. I have all my empties here, not that many, but like enough. I think just for the sake of ease, I'm gonna start off with like my skincare products because those are the main things that I have like finished up over the time because of the fact that it's been like lockdown for however many weeks and we've had to wear masks for however many months now. I'm not really using up that much makeup. Any makeup that I am using is mainly just like eye makeup, so it's not something that I'm using up a lot, but skincare is something that I have been using because, you know, you gotta take care of your skin every single day. Starting off my little skincare, guys, I've used up this little Sukin Rose Hip Oil. I did used to use this on my skin like every night, but since then I've stopped using it on my skin. It's supposed to be good for like dry skin, or if you have like any discoloration, it apparently can help with fading the look of scars and weird marks on your face and stuff like that. I have basically just sort of simplified my skincare routine, and honestly my skin has been pretty terrible. Again, I have to wear masks all the time, so just like the bottom half of my face, it's not having it. It's not having it. My forehead, she's beautiful, she's immaculate, she's thriving. Bottom half, don't even go there. It's not a part of my face that I like. This is something that I had repurchased plenty of times in the past, so it's not as if it's a bad product. When it comes to oils, I don't know what the fuck quality is supposed to look like when it comes to oils. It came yellow in the tube. It would ruin my pillowcases when I would sleep at night with it on. But I don't know. I liked the value for the product itself. You could usually find it on sale at Chemist Warehouse, which we love that. I would repurchase this, but not anytime soon because I don't think that it's something that my skin needs at the moment. This next product is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc. This is a thing that like a whole bunch of people on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere has been talking about this serum. I don't remember its benefits. I think it's supposed to help clear your skin up or something like that. It's supposed to be good in the long run if you're using it every day over like a couple of months. I don't have the patience to use something for a couple of months and then wait and see. That's why I don't take vitamins. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. If it's not immediate, I don't want it, you know? So this, it's not something that I fit into my routine anymore. I mainly look for like hydrating products because I'm 26 now. So I have mature skin. I have MILF mature skin, okay? So I'm not sure if I need to use this product. And basically at night, all that I do is just moisturize under my eyes. I put an eye cream on. I put a moisturizer on. That's pretty much it. I don't know if I need this in my life anymore. This is something that I'm very proud of myself for finishing. This is the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. That's empty. I can't think of the last time that I ever finished a whole like lip balm without losing it first. Like this feels momentous to me that I have fucking finished this rather than just losing it. This was in the scent or flavor Pamplemousse, which if you're not French, that's just a grapefruit flavor. I would happily repurchase this lip balm again. It's amazing, especially to sleep in at night or even if your lips are just disgusting and chapped. It feels amazing. I have the pink one now. The Pamplemousse is pretty nice too. Anyone who thinks that I don't have a second cat, I have a second cat. This product was like new and fun to me. This is a Kmart branded Purifying Cleansing Balm. And as you can see, that's freaking Kmart right there. I obviously bought it because look at this packaging. This says nice, chic, boutique, but it's Kmart. It apparently has like alpha hydroxy acids that help revitalize dull skin, and green tea, a potent antioxidant that leaves your skin simply radiant. I would use this in the shower. I would like take a little scoop of it, rub it up in my hands, and then use that to like help cleanse my makeup off the first time. It works. It definitely melts the makeup off of your face, and then I would go back in with another cleanser after that. I'm not sure what else to say about this. As it starts to touch water, it starts to go to like a really nice milky sort of consistency, so it doesn't leave your skin feeling too much like there's just an oil just sitting on it after you've like rinsed it off. It will sort of like, you know, be dissolved or whatever with water, turn into this milky sort of consistency and help wash off of your face so it doesn't feel too heavy on your face. I would repurchase this again. I'm not sure if Kmart is still making them because I feel like a lot of their products will come and go, unfortunately. Listen, I don't have time to do an online order shop from Kmart. I feel like if I wanted to shop at Kmart, it's something that you have to impulsively go in there and buy stuff for. With the lockdowns going on at the moment, if anything from Kmart, I'm like, fuck it, I can live without it, you know? I can go another couple of weeks without it. But I would repurchase this if I do ever find myself inside of a Kmart again. And then the last thing out of my skincare items is going to be the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Face and Body Dry Touch SPF 50. This sunscreen is kind of one of my favorite ones. I hate to say that about a sunscreen. Between this and like the Mecca Cosmetica sunscreen, those two are pretty much my favorites. I can wear this under makeup and it doesn't make my makeup look too... What are you doing? Welcome to the bakery. I got two loaves behind me. I feel like I can wear this under makeup and it doesn't seem to affect the wear and longevity of my makeup or anything like that. And it's SPF 50, so it's supposed to be good for me and help protect my skin and keep me looking youthful and ageless. I would definitely repurchase this again, and I do already have a second bottle in my drawer that I do use on the reg. Moving on from my skincare empties, let's go into the makeup empties. One that feels pretty momentous to me is that I finished up a foundation. I hardly own any foundation. I think currently now I just have one bottle, and that's probably getting dangerously low. But this, of course, was the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I had it in the color 190. I have had so many bottles of the Fenty, and I'm not even certain if this was exactly my color. This says 190. I remember having a Fenty bottle that was like 240. And that was one that the girl at Sephora matched me to. 240, ma'am? 190 feels more like my color, but I digress. I love this foundation. It works perfectly on my skin. A lot of people like this foundation. There's not that much that you can fault it on. If I am in the market for another foundation, or if I'm wanting to wear more sort of heavy stuff on my... That sounds rude. If I want to like cake my face and look terrible and just ruin my skin or whatever, I'll go for this foundation again. I'm not really in that many situations where I do need to have a full face of makeup. Any sort of face makeup that I'm wearing and base makeup that I'm wearing is usually just concealer, and there are rarely ever occasions that I need to have a foundation. But on those occasions that I do need a foundation, I'm definitely going to repurchase one of these bad boys. Like I said, I don't really wear foundation that much. I am mainly wearing concealers. So I do have a couple of concealers in my empties. Two of these are the e.l.f. concealers. These are the hydrating camo concealers. This is the satin finish one, and then this is the matte finish one. All of these are in completely different shades. I have light beige, I have light sand, and then I have medium sand. All of them seem to fit my skin. I don't understand how it works, but it works for me. One of the reasons that there is such a discrepancy in me choosing the shades that I pick up is because whenever I've purchased them, they've been at like Kmart or Big W or wherever, where they have them, one, without tested because of COVID, obviously, but two, they have them packaged in like the cardboard packaging, like the cardboard outer packaging, so I can't even like I can't get like a realistic idea of what shade I am. But regardless, I love these concealers. I would say that they're pretty like medium full coverage. I'll usually just use these like under my eyes, around my mouth, a little bit on my forehead, blend it out, set it down with powder, and then that's it for my base. I would happily repurchase these again, and I probably need to. Another face product that I used up is the Cover FX gripping primer. This is like a primer that everyone was sweating over like a couple of years ago, and I finally got my hands on it. And you know what? The cap came off of it, obviously, but this, I don't know how else to describe it, but it smells like beef to me. Not to be that little girl in that vine, but straight up, this smells like raw beef to me. It did amazing for my makeup longevity. It would just grab onto my makeup, keep it on my face. But whenever I was applying it to my face, it just smells like beef. I'm not going to explain it further. It just smells like beef. Next time you get raw beef, pick it up, smell it, be like, oh, that's what the Cover FX primer smells like. Another primer that I used up is the Australis Midas Touch. This is one of those ones where it was like a little gel serum with little gold flakes inside of it, which is supposed to help your radiance. I don't give a shit about gold flakes or whatever like that. I'm just trying to check the ingredients on it now. It basically has glycerin. That's the main thing that I can see on that. But it basically helped like hydrate your skin. So I felt more like the fact that your skin is hydrated gives you that glow rather than fucking gold flakes throughout a primer. I'd probably repurchase this again. It did leave my skin feeling really like soft and dewy and glowy. And I think that having that sort of hydrated skin base would help the makeup application go over the top of that. So hey, if I see it in a store one day, I might fuck around and purchase another one. And then I finished up 2 powders. This one here is the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. I've completely taken out the sifter on this one. She's empty. I used her up to the fullest. I use this powder like every day. It's like one of my favorite ones. I know Maybelline are probably bad, but they make good stuff. Powders is just like one of those things where I'm like, if I find something good, why would I try again, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but like I feel like I get stuck in my ways when it comes to like face powders. So if you guys have any recommendations of other loose face powders I should try, let me know. And then another one that I have is this Maybelline Matte Maker pressed powder. It does have like a little bit of a tint to it. I would like using this one on sort of those days where I am mainly just wearing like a little bit of concealer, because then it would give me sort of some color to the other parts of my face that don't necessarily have product on it. This one isn't completely full up. There is like a tiny bit of product in there still, but it did crack and I'm scared to open it because I know 100% it's going to be a mess. Almost last, I have a whole bunch of eyeliners that I've used up. I have this one, which is the Kat Von D Ultra Ink Liner. I think I bought this back in the day when I thought that it was the other tattoo liner, I think the one that she had. But it has like more of a felt tip, which is not what I prefer. I do prefer more of a brush tip, which brings along the Maybelline. This is the Master Precise All Day eyeliner. Again, it has more of a felt tip to it, so I don't love them. I would still use them like in a pinch, but don't love the felt tips. Instead, I have my favorite eyeliner so far. These 3 are the Maybelline Hyper Easy ones. They're the ones that come in like the hexagonal. This one here, its brush hairs are all crazy. That's one of the downsides of using like brush eyeliners. Every time that I would put the lids on, they ran the risk of just like fucking up the brush tip. That's one of the downsides to preferring a brush tip liner. Anytime that I would put the lid on, I would run the risk of just ruining the tips like that. But I can tell you, I don't care. I love this eyeliner. I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day. Anytime that I'm wearing eyeliner, I'm using these ones, okay? I feel like this eyeliner is another one of those things where like, this eyeliner ain't wrong, so why would I buy another one, you know? Like, it's not broke. I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay with my little blinders on, and I'm just gonna repurchase this eyeliner all the time. Listen, I'm almost at the end, but these are more of my little ride or die products. So these are all the Essence Lash Princess mascaras. This purple one is the Sculpted volume, and then the green ones are the false lash. The green ones have like that straight brush, and then the purple ones have these little curved brush. I more so prefer the curved brush because I feel like that suits my eyelashes a whole lot better. I am going to repurchase this mascara until the day I die. And when I die, someone better fucking dress me up in my casket and use Lash Princess, because I'm going to the grave with it. That's how much I love Lash Princess. And for like $5, you can't go wrong. You literally can't go wrong with them. And I will repurchase these until the day I die. It terrifies me to think that one day Essence are likely going to like reformulate their mascaras, or they're just going to discontinue these, or worse, Essence are just going to go defunct and I'm going to have to find a new mascara, because I don't want to. I want to use these literally until I'm an old lady. Let's end it there. Those are all of the products that I have used up in, I don't know, the past couple of months. I'm still going to be making my Project Pan videos, but I just feel a little bit in a rut in the middle of this lockdown. You would think that it would make me flourish and be creative in my brain, but alas, I still have to work and I feel like shit. Like, half of me is like, yeah, cool, I have the luxury to still be working and still be considered an essential worker, and I get to envy people who get to stay home all the time, whereas people, you know, who are staying home are likely envious of me that I'm in a position where I can still work. But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, comment what you want to see from me. Otherwise, fuck it, I'll see you next time. Peace, bitches.